Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. I like crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coins on my mind. My Coinbase the upper, watch your numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, phones in the van. Acting on my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction here, cash raises ring. Ride the blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, that's the profit.
If you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
You gotta get this money on. What's good, everybody? Come on in. Let me see. There you go. What's up, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's up, Lorenzo? What's up, Phil? What's up, Ricky?
What up? What up?
All right, y'all. So yeah, we're gonna get started. We got a couple updates and stuff to go over.
Sure do.
We got some Swift news. News. So Swift. This is funny. So Swift reportedly picks. How do you say this? Linnea.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It's spelled Linea.
Linea.
Okay. Linea for multi-month interbank messaging system transition. Yes, you heard that correctly. So it looked like Swift getting busy.
This
is bullish to me because if Swift is working with them to build, so they basically working with them to build a stable coin and an on-chain messaging system. So we're gonna talk about that. So yeah, Swift, yes, your current slow dinosaur, however, how €100, how old is it? €50, €100, whatever.
Yeah, it's over 50 years.
Over 50-year-old financial system. Just announced that they are working with Linea to build a stable coin and an on-chain messaging system. Yes. You might want to share this live. Because what we're going to talk about is just this opportunity, this investment opportunity, and people really need to know about this. It's life-changing. So you got SoftBank and ARK Invest reportedly joined Tether's $20 billion funding round. So Tether. Wow. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna deep dive into that. Then we got tokenized funds to skyrocket 58-fold to $235 billion by 2029. So it's just some asset managers talking about leveraging tokenized distribution as their fastest route into digital assets. While DeFi platforms are tapping tokenized money market funds to manage their treasuries and retain investor capital. So we're going to talk about that. And we got crypto markets are down, but corporate proxies are doing far worse. Wow. We're going to talk about that too. Yeah, we're going to deep dive into that. And we got tokenized TradeFi assets will redefine the crypto industry. And that's tokenized TradeFi assets will redefine the crypto industry, and this is from Chainlink co-founder. And then we have SEC investigate crypto treasury firms for suspicious activities. So we'll talk about that as well. Yep. And then Citi raises stablecoin market cap forecast to $4 trillion by 2030. So Citi know it's gonna be way more than $4 trillion by some damn 2030, but we're gonna talk about it. So yeah, we're gonna dive right into it, guys. Appreciate everybody for liking the live, coming in. Shout out to everybody shared the live out, liking the live, still liking and sharing the live. Make sure y'all like the live over here on YouTube. Make sure y'all share the live out. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 10,000 subscribers before Thanksgiving. So yeah, help us get there. Just subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on. We bringing the news and the heat every day. So of course, let's go ahead and start off. Let's talk about Citibank. I want to start with Citibank today. So let me share my screen over here.
One of the big four. What are they doing? What are they into? So Citibank. Let's see what they're talking about. Give me a second.
I'm a little chilly today, y'all. So I am gonna be wrapped up in a blanket.
It's all good.
Okay.
So basically, Citi raises stablecoin market cap forecast to 4 trillion by 2030. 4 trillion, not million, not billion, but trillion. So Citi now expects stablecoins to reach 1.9 trillion in market cap by 2030, and their most bullish case is 4 trillion. This is higher than previous, which is 1.6 trillion and 3.7. So its previous is higher than their previous expectations. Why they raised their expectations? Because strong growth in 2025 and rising real world usage, RWAs. So stablecoin settlement volume already exceeds $18 trillion per year, more than Visa and MasterCard networks. Did y'all hear me? Did y'all hear that? I said the volume already exceeds $18 trillion per year, more than Visa and MasterCard. And we wonder why Visa and MasterCard got to get on to what we're talking about. So it's not per se killing the banks, but it's upgrading the system. Citi says stablecoins won't it won't like dismember the banks, right? But instead it'll help modernize the financials alongside tokenized bank deposits. So the current stablecoin market cap crossed 287 billion in September, right? And their policy is in the United States, you got the Genius Act created a national framework for stablecoins, boosting issuance and adoption. And then you got U.S. policymakers see stablecoins as extending dollar reach globally. And then the current administration positions stablecoins as part of the U.S. And being a crypto leader, right? The global move, so other countries are exploring their own fiat-backed stablecoins to strengthen their currencies in global markets. And then you got China reportedly considering a yuan-backed stablecoin for international use, despite past hostility to private crypto. China got to get on. You know what I'm saying? We already know all these countries are getting on, right? So all this right here does not surprise me. Like Citibank coming out and saying that is like, well, duh, we already know, right? But now they got to formally say something. And then you got AnchorX. They launched their first offshore CHN-backed stablecoin for cross-border commercial use, not for mainland retail. So even for commercial use, they're gonna have stablecoins for that shit. So Citi sees stablecoins scaling from hundreds of billions of dollars to trillions by 2030, reshaping payments and settlement while coexisting with the banks, helped by clearer rules and global adoption. They all have to get on board, fam. They really do.
For sure. Oh, my boy Mike in here adds just too many fake pages of you. Ain't nothing I can do about it, bro. TikTok do not care, and they will not verify me. So, yep, they don't care, bro. Okay, so yeah, shout out to Citibank, gang.
Yep.
But they lowballing that 4 trillion though. Like we know it's gonna be way more than that. Like 4 trillion. That's how much the current market cap is of the whole crypto, and that's just retail for real.
Right.
So we know 4 trillion is gonna be with institutions, and all these institutions are supposed to be using stable coins, and this is a global thing. Come on now. So yeah. So I think they lowballing it.
What'd you say? Yeah. So that's their most. That's what they say their most bullish case is, 4 trillion.
More like add a zero, 40. Add a zero to it. Okay, so yeah, that's cool. But yeah, shout out to Citibank. Okay, so let's go over this SEC. So SEC is investigating crypto treasury firms for suspicious trading activities. So y'all know they trying to. I'm just saying, y'all know they trying to seize people crypto because they can't use our taxpayer money to buy it. So that's why they coming out there and investigating everybody now all of a sudden.
Now they got to. So the SEC and FIRNA are investigating several digital asset treasuries, right? Companies for suspicious trading tied to their crypto purchase plans. So the concern is people may have traded using secret, which is non-public info, rights before announcements, then profited when prices jumped. So what? This is part of the game. I mean, I feel like the SEC is just fishing for anything. After that XRP Ripple shit, they kind of like you know, we just gotta talk about something. We gotta talk about something. We gotta investigate something. I don't know. So what the regulators are looking for is unusual spikes in trading volume and sharp price jumps just before companies announce crypto buys. So you see a lot of these companies that's buying crypto and doing these announcements and stuff like that. So they're just looking at the trading volume before these crypto buys. So I don't know what that's going to do, because it's not like they can really, I mean, what they're going to have somebody look at the charts?
I'm over here trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. So possible insider front running by employees or connected parties. That's what they're looking for. They wasting a lot of taxpayers' money, like for real.
Like
That's what it sounds like to me. And they care about this so much because insider trading and selective disclosure undermine trust. But they insider trading with stocks. Why are they so concerned now? Oh, because the gains is much higher. Oh, because it's not just 3% here or 4% there.
Yep.
The shit is like 40% here and 100% over here and a 300% right here. So, okay. And then the regulators reminded companies that share market moving decisions with everyone at the same time. No private tips, no delays. So that they basically like just patting them on the hand, like don't do that no more, or don't be doing this stuff. They full of it.
They full of it, bro.
They full of it, yo.
It's just hypocritical because we all know that they participate in insider trading. So
yeah, the shit just don't make sense. And then you got venture capitalist Mike Duda is calling it a brewing bloodbath, and says it's the kind of enforcement. Said this kind of enforcement is needed to restore transparency. Oh my god, y'all just don't understand crypto, or y'all just they just being annoying, fam. They just being annoying.
You know, it wouldn't be them if they wasn't being annoying. That's their job. They literally to do that.
So as of right now, Ash, 194 public companies hold over 1 million Bitcoin. 69 organizations hold about 5.26 million Ethereum. And you got 9 entities hold about a couple $1 billion worth of Solana.
Okay.
As of right now, you know, things could change every day to day, but as of right now, that's what them
9 entities probably got on Solana mad early.
Yeah.
Probably on some like, you know, forever in profit type of thing. Even though Solana's short term, but yeah, they in a good position because they probably got in mad early.
That's a fact. So we gonna see.
So let's get into this. Let me talk about this real quick. Get this one out the way. So we got tokenized funds to skyrocket 58-fold to $235 billion by 2029. So let's see what this article is talking about. Give me 1 second. Okay. So basically what the article is talking about. So this is a report by Calistone estimates. So Calistone estimates that the market for tokenized funds will grow from about $4 billion in 2024 to $235 billion by 2029. That's about a 58x increase. So for those that don't know what tokenized funds are, it means investment funds. So it's like mutual funds, money market funds, private asset funds whose ownership shares are represented as digital tokens on a blockchain. So why people expect that growth? Efficiency and automation. So tokenization can make many steps, settlement, reconciliation, distribution, faster and cheaper. And then also the liquidity. So tokenized shares could be treated or transferred more easily, giving investors more flexibility. And then it's broader access. So smaller investors might gain access to funds or asset classes that were harder to reach before. And then the use by DeFi and digital platforms. DeFi and blockchain native platforms see tokenized funds, especially money market funds, as useful for managing treasuries and offering regulated yields. They point out that money market and private asset funds are among the leading candidates for tokenization. So they're just waiting on regulation, which y'all know we get ready to get. That's just like as y'all can see, everything that we be talking about, everybody's waiting on regulations. Every single thing. It doesn't matter what we talking about when it comes to crypto, it's regulations. And then interoperability. So connecting blockchain systems with existing legacy financial infrastructure is complex, but that is what XRP is for. And then we have adoption and conviction. So many asset managers are still cautious, while some are experimenting. Scaling up is a different challenge. So why this matters? So if the prediction is even partly right, tokenized funds could become a significant chunk of the investing world, changing how funds are issued, traded, and managed. So traditional asset managers, financial institutions, and tech firms will likely compete hard in this space. For crypto or blockchain, it means increased integration with so-called real-world finance, bridging more of traditional finance and decentralized finance. So yeah, this article's pretty bullish, pretty
Mhm.
bullish.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting.
I mean, we've been telling you for 2-3 years, shit is going to be tokenized. Like, that. This is good. This is good. Leveraging tokenized distribution, is a big deal. I think I was talking about it earlier with Coop. Joker's gonna be able to buy a tokenized stock and buy some pizza with a tokenized stock in the future. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You're gonna be able to use pieces of whatever to buy whatever you want in the near future, because everything is just gonna be interoperable like that. That's how it should be, really. I shouldn't have to like go to Robinhood or something and just cash out, whatever I need to cash out. I should be able to be like, all right, I got $500 worth of stock in this over here. Let me use about $50 to just buy some dinner tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, shit like that. The world should work like that. Same thing with shopping. Like, I shouldn't have to go to all these different sites and re-put in my information. Like, they should just like take the money as needed, fam, across different platforms. So that's just my opinion.
No, for sure. That's exactly how it should work. But here we are.
Yeah,
Here we are.
that's a fact.
So let's talk about Tether. This Tether thing, because that was intriguing when we read that one. So SoftBank and ARK Invest reportedly joined Tether's $20 billion funding round. So what is Tether over here putting together with they non-compliant asses? Ain't had an audit. Ain't ever been audited. What they got going on?
Yeah, so yeah, Tether, they doing the most. So hold on, let me go to my notes over here. Tether doing the most. Did I do that twice? I'm tripping. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh shit.
Want me to come back to that one?
Yeah, come back to that one. My bad.
Okay, we're gonna circle back to Tether, y'all.
I'm trying to find my note.
Oh no, you good. So crypto markets are down, but corporate proxies are doing far worse. So let's talk about that real quick. Let's get into this article. So yes, so what this article is saying, that corporate proxies are public companies that hold large amounts of cryptocurrency on their balance sheets. They act as a kind of proxy for holding crypto, basically is what that means. So so this article is basically telling us that these companies' stocks are falling much more sharply than the underlying cryptocurrencies they hold. So for some specific examples, Strategy, which is a Bitcoin treasury company, is down about 45% from its all-time high, while Bitcoin itself has done better over the same time period. And then you got MetaPlanet, another Bitcoin treasury company, has fallen 78% from its highs. On the altcoin side, companies holding Ethereum, Solana, and BNB have seen even more dramatic drops, down 87 or even 97% in some cases. So yeah, crazy. So while the coins themselves didn't fall as badly, didn't fall. Oh yeah, okay. While the coins themselves didn't fall as badly. This article is talking about that there is compression in MNAV. So that's multiple on net asset value. That means investors are paying less for each dollar of underlying crypto that companies hold, possibly because there are many such crypto treasury companies now. So market saturation. So there's concern that some of these companies might have to sell crypto to meet debt obligations or other liabilities, which could worsen market declines. So yeah, that's not good. So this is important because a holding company that holds crypto adds extra layers of risk. beyond just holding the crypto itself. Investors may be discounting these companies more harshly because of doubts about sustainability, operational risk, or financial stress. If any of these firms start selling, it could add downward pressure on crypto markets. So,
Damn.
yeah.
So what we was talking about earlier, the next couple months, who knows? Maybe a little pain, maybe a little painful. Joker's gonna be looking at the wallet, it's like, God damn.
What's going on? Like, yeah, it's a lot going on in the world right now that's gonna affect the markets. That's why you got to keep up with what's going on. Just don't put all your eggs in one basket. This is why we have been preaching. Learning DeFi and just figuring out how to have money coming in while you're on this journey, because they're not gonna make it that easy for you. They're not gonna make it that easy. So
diversify, fam. Diversify your skills, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all should be up right now because some of y'all should have been buying silver and gold back when we first said it. Some of y'all up, right? And I know some of y'all put heavy cake down for that shit because y'all said it online.
Yup. So we can circle back to Tether right quick. We can circle back.
Yeah. So basically, what happened is Tether is in early talks to raise $15 to $20 billion by selling about 3% of their company in a private deal. So this is how I know you just do whatever you want now. You just do whatever you want, right? This implies that a 500 billion valuation, which would make Tether one of the most valuable private companies in the world. And who's circling around it? You got SoftBank, which is a Japanese tech investment giant, and then you got ARK Invest, which is Cathie Wood's, company. They are reportedly in discussions to participate. And then you got Cantor Fitzgerald is advising Tether on the raise and already custody some of Tether's reserves. And this is big for Tether because big name backers like this could boost Tether's legitimacy even more with traditional finance and speed up mainstream adoption. And it would be Tether's largest institutional capital push ever, right? Potentially setting a new valuation benchmark for crypto firms. Now, this is, shit. I know we talk shit about Tether, but
this is a power move.
They keep pumping it up, man.
Yes, it's a bigger play at hand here. Like, that's why we gotta, time gonna tell. Time will reveal all, but it's a bigger play at hand here.
Yeah. So the strategy is Tether is pushing for more acceptance in the United States because we know Tether's not a United States company, right? Launching USAT, a US compliant stablecoin that could challenge Circle's USDT. So they trying to really challenge USDC. They ain't gonna fucking do it, but they ain't gonna do it. They could try. Circle and BlackRock and Coinbase is walking hand in hand together. It's gonna be hard to beat them cats, fam. And Tether hired Bo Hines, who's the former advisor to President Trump, and as the strategic advisor for digital assets and U.S. strategy. I think we talked about that when that happened. So their business model and scale is Tether earns interest on reserves like U.S. treasuries backing USDT while maintaining a $1 peg. So their reported net income is $4.9 billion in Q2, $5.7 billion to date, right? Their market share is USDT is 63% of the stablecoin market with 174.2 billion in supply as of yesterday. And then their CEO, chairman, is the largest owner, right? Paulo Ardino, whatever his last name is, Ardonio. He's the chairman, and their largest owner is the co-founder, Giancarlo Devancini. So basically, SoftBank, ARK Investment, they propping these jokers up. It's still in talks, but what you think? Do you think the deal is done, or you think they still talking about it?
The deal done.
The deal done?
Yeah, I just be thinking once stuff hit headlines, it's a done deal. It's over with.
It's a done deal. Somebody leaks, quote unquote, leaks the information. It's a done deal.
Damn.
Nah, this is big. This is big, fam.
No, that was a big move by Tether. I ain't gonna lie.
Big. I know we downplay Tether, but they still the man out here. They still the man out here in these streets. They getting the money to back it.
I'm telling you, because Bo Hines got sent over there for a reason. That's when I realized, like, oh no, Tether might be around a little longer than we expect, and most people expect I knew that as soon as they sent Bohans over there. I said, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
no, they're doing something else. They up to something big, and they sending him over there to keep eyes on everything."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, okay. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, Tether. I see you. See you. So let's talk about this. So tokenized TradeFi assets will redefine the crypto industry, and this is Chainlink's co-founder.
Oh, okay. Who that? Who that? Sergey. Sergey.
I
That
forgot
Joker.
his name. Might be him. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see it in the subtitle. Sergey. Yeah. Sergey.
Sir. Oh, okay. Got you. Give me 1 second. All right. So yeah, Sergey. So I don't know how to pronounce his last name though, so I'm not even gonna try to. So Sergey. Yeah. So Sergey. That's the
Nazarov or some
not
shit like that.
Yeah, so Sergey, who's the co-founder of Chainlink, argues that the next big phase of crypto is tokenization of TradeFi. So instead of crypto being mainly about digital coins and tokens today, the future is about moving things like stocks, bonds, funds, real estate, etc. on blockchain. So Sergey believes that once TradeFi assets are tokenized at scale, it could reshape what crypto means.
Mm,
So here's some key points that he makes. So the first one is huge size of TradeFi compared to crypto. So the total value managed in traditional finance is enormous, far larger than the existing crypto market. Even if a fraction of that moves on chain, it could balloon the crypto ecosystem dramatically. And then there's regulatory and institutional shift. So he says regulators are becoming more favorable to tokenization and working with crypto infrastructure rather than fighting it. This regulatory
mm,
green light is helping reduce uncertainty for big institutions considering tokenization. And then challenges to be solved. So connecting blockchain systems to legacy systems is complex. And then we have the oracles. Um, so if y'all don't know what those are, so those are systems that feed real world data into blockchain. So the oracles must handle issues like identity compliance,
mm-hmm,
like KYC or AML, and cross chain data. And then we have tokenizing data. So ensuring cross chain compatibility and meeting regulatory requirements are all difficult parts. And then we have early examples and use cases. So he mentions demos where tokenized assets were transferred between private blockchains and public ones, involving banks or regulators.
mm,
For example, tokenized Hong Kong dollars moving from a private chain to Ethereum, or usage of oracles between banks in different jurisdictions. And we have timeline and scale expectations. So he predicts that within a few years, trillions of dollars worth of TradeFi assets could flow on chain. He says that tokenization will grow gradually, but once it hits momentum, it will become a core part of the crypto industry. So why this matters in every so yeah so why does matter? So right now, crypto mostly means Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other tokens, but taking real things people already invest in, which are stocks, bonds, funds, and turning them into digital tokens could
mm-hmm,
bring much more money and legitimacy into the blockchain space. It could make investing more efficient and open access, so smaller investors might more easily participate in previously exclusive markets. But it also depends heavily on regulation, trust, and technical integration. If those don't get figured out, tokenization may proceed slowly or unevenly.
hmm,
Damn,
hmm.
so he pretty much just like laid like the blueprint out for real. And like pretty much told y'all like how this crypto thing is gonna scale up if you actually look at the key points that he just made.
Yes, yes. That's. I mean, he know what he's talking about, fam. He know what he's talking about. And when we do hear from this guy from Chainlink Sergey, um, yeah, he usually got some shit to back up his claims. So, yep.
Mhm. Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
So he
I
ain't
mean,
just talking to be talking, right?
yeah, he not just talking to be talking. He not
Okay.
talking to be talking. This is how the world is changing, fam. Like, we always talk about the world changing and society changing, but he's literally telling you, what I mean, with his company and the moves that he's making, right? How the world is literally going to change and what we're going to be a part of, whether you realize it or like it or not, fam. Like, it don't matter what you feel. It matters what's happening. And this is what's happening.
Exactly. So be ready to adapt. Be ready to adapt to these changes. Adapt and execute. Don't be out here just fussing and complaining and whining because don't nobody want to hear it.
No.
So yeah, no, that's a fact. So let me see.
TikTok is terrible. They just sent me a notification. Damn.
Shaking my head.
Y'all gotta get this right, TikTok. Y'all gotta get this right. Y'all gonna be American owned now. It's on y'all now.
I mean, sending late notifications and not getting rid of the all the fake pages and verifying people who y'all know need to be verified. Yeah, this is a problem, TikTok. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about this real quick.
What's up?
So we got Swift. This was the main thing. I saved it for last for a reason. Swift, y'all. We about to talk about Swift right now. Your current system that is slow as fuck. So Swift reportedly picks. How did we just say we was gonna print Linea. So they picked Linea for multi-month interbank messaging system transition. So yeah, for those that's trying to figure out what the fuck that means, it just means that Swift is working with Linea to build a stablecoin and an on-chain messaging system. So, I'm just want to look at the camera real quick. Back in 2021, when I told you niggas to get in crypto before the red hoodie video, this is personal. I told y'all all this stuff was going on the blockchain. Y'all just wouldn't think past the indoctrinated box you were placed in. You didn't see the bigger picture here. So now what is happening is the system that currently moves your money, how you get paid, how you pay for groceries, how transactions happen, that system that you use every day, that you live and die by, that if it went down right now, you'd be screwed. That system just to basically announce to the world that they are moving on chain. So everybody that said I was crazy and that I've always been what do they say? Always had big dreams and stuff. I don't know what the problem was with having big dreams, but people be trying to throw shots at you. Always been a big dreamer or something like that. I just wanted to let you know.
They're just throwing shade.
Yeah, throwing shade. You missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime. And for our generation, we won't have that opportunity to retire because by the time we're 65, 70 years old, there won't be Social Security. That's all going to be gone. So I hope y'all like that job you're at. I hope you still have a job. Because you missed out on a hefty opportunity. And the way inflation is going, if you think that 401k will be enough for you to survive, if you're lucky enough and blessed enough to live long enough, if you think that 401k is going to be enough, you're lying to yourself. Damn. And you need to stop doing that. So I just wanted to say, and I'm being real, y'all better be glad I'm with my mama right now because I'd be turned up right now. But I'm real calm.
I feel like you got several faces in your head as you're saying.
A lot. I want to do more. But I'm a chill. But I just wanted to make sure that this was announced, and we're going to clip this up. I'm going to make sure everybody sees it because I don't typically put my content on Facebook with my family and everybody who was throwing shade and shot seeds and friends and stuff. I'm going to clip that up. It's going on Facebook. It's going to go on my personal Instagram. I'm going to make sure you guys know that the system you currently use, that you get paid off of, you use transactions for on your daily life, everything that you need to do money-wise, financially, that system that most of y'all don't even know what this company, who these people are, but it's called Swift. And your financial system that's been around for over 50 years has announced that they are moving on chain. They're moving on the blockchain. So there you have it. You fucked up.
Damn.
Damn. Yeah, you fucked up.
Everyone say you hitting the boomers hard.
Y'all ain't listen to boomers. Listen. Y'all good. Y'all, this ain't y'all fault. Y'all had no clue about a blockchain in the 70s and 80s. This ain't y'all fault. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been through a lot. I ain't talking about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I just hate that y'all got the short end of the stick, but this ain't y'all fault. Y'all didn't know. Y'all been working. By the time all this shit came out, y'all hitting retirement. So I ain't talking about the boomers. I'm talking about people my age. You fucked up. My age and younger. You fucked up. You just missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime. And the reason why is because I'm sure if the boomers had an opportunity to invest in Swift and in the technologies that would allow Swift to transact and do everything that it's doing now, I think they would have took advantage of that opportunity had they been educated on it. So
do y'all know who Swift is? Do y'all know who Swift is, man? Do y'all really know who Swift is? Put a 0 in the chat if you don't know who Swift is. Let me know.
Why did y'all ever so XRP replacing Swift? Like, no. What is like that's the Moon Boy channels y'all was looking at. XRP, like, no, that's not how that works. I'm not even getting into that right now.
Okay.
I want to see who know what Swift is.
Everybody know what Swift is. It seemed like it. Okay, I'm glad y'all know. I'm glad y'all know. I don't see no zeros.
This doesn't mean XRP isn't going to be the big kaboom. Like, XRP is still going to settle money. Like, they're still going to use XRP plays a key role in this system that we're talking about. So don't like, just stop listening to Moon Boy channels with people who don't know what the hell they talking about. Y'all need to turn that shit off. Unsubscribe immediately.
Oh. Okay. I see a couple visitors.
You want to tell them what Swift is?
So Swift is a society for worldwide interbank financial telecommunications. It's the reason why, fam. It's the reason why when you go to Target, when you go to any store, right? It's the reason why it takes so long for you to get your money back. So say you go to Target, right? And you're like, yo, I want to bring some items back. Bring the items back. Cashier's like, all right, bam. It's going to go back on your card. Does it go back on your card immediately? No. They took it off your card immediately. They debited, from your account, from your credit card or whatever. But if you want to bring something back, it takes forever. It takes 2-3 business days. That's Swift. That's the reason why it takes so long, because the system is very old and archaic, fam. The way money is moved around takes 2-3 business days. The reason why you got to get paid every week or every couple of weeks and not every day is because of Swift. They want to move that money around. It takes too long to settle money.
Entirely too long. But they take it fast. That's how you notice. That's how you know all this shit is bullshit. They take it quickly. Back in, boy, as soon as you swipe your card at Target or tap it, money gone out your account. By the you ain't even blinked and it's gone.
Shit gone.
But return the item you just bought. It should be back in your account in 5 to 7 business days. It'll take them forever to give you that money back. But that's what I was saying back to Edwin's point. If they had, even though it's slow because it's slow to us because we're a newer generation, but if they had an opportunity to invest in any of the technologies or any of the companies that Swift was involved with, or just Swift in general, they would have taken advantage of that. Okay, so those who didn't like, when people like me and D and other influencers were trying to put y'all on to let y'all know how big an opportunity. D, do you want to look up real quick how much money Swift moves so that they can understand at scale the opportunity that they that the boomers didn't have compared to the opportunity that they have right now, and it's even more money now.
Do you want that? You want that daily figure, that yearly figure? Like, what you want?
Which you do both.
Okay. So I think. What do you think? How much you think?
Or one or the other? No, just go ahead and tell them. Just go ahead and tell them because I ain't trying to be. I'm just trying to make a point real quick.
Okay. All right. So we're talking about $5 trillion in transfers per day.
$5 trillion in transfers per day. Okay. So, per day. Okay. And so now we're going to a new digital system because, even in the current system, even with Swift, these people are printing from infinity and beyond, right? They just print into infinity and beyond. Okay. So this new system is going to be digital where they don't even have to worry about printing physical dollars. So what do y'all think they're going to do when they can just punch a bunch of fucking numbers in? Okay, so you fucked up because this was the opportunity of a lifetime and you fucked up and you didn't get involved. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking to nobody in the chat. I'm talking to and these people know who I'm talking to because I'm clipping it up and I'm posting it. You fucked up. This was an opportunity of a lifetime. to change. I'm talking about forget you and you becoming rich and wealthy. You messed it up for your bloodline. That's what you fucked up. You fucked it up for your bloodline. So instead of your grandkids running the enterprise or the family office or just doing, you know what I'm saying, living life to whatever measures they want to, they're going to have to figure it out because you fucked up. You missed the opportunity. What's the guy who said the white guy we love quoting all the time that was going off and he was like, hey, what you gonna what the fuck are you gonna tell your great grandchildren about the greatest wealth transfer of all time and that you missed out on? Like, what are you gonna tell them?
Dan Pena.
Yeah. What y'all gonna tell them? What y'all gonna tell your grandkids when they look back on this? Because this is going to be historic. Everybody that's in this chat right now, everybody that follows us and other influencers that's in the right assets, when all of these people become wealthy, it's gonna be in the headlines, gang. It's gonna be historic numbers of millionaires and billionaires and trillionaires. And your grandkids are gonna ask you, what the fuck were you doing between 2020 and 2030 when this opportunity was in your face? And you had social media, you had everything at your fingertips. Any information you needed.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all gonna tell y'all goddamn grandkids?
Oof. They had to spread. They had to think about it.
I'm gonna tell them. This one I'm gonna tell your grandkids.
They had to think.
It was partying, smoking, drinking, going on vacations, and buying seafood boils. That's what they was doing. And then when people like me was trying to tell them that they had this opportunity, they said that I was crazy, I was a conspiracy theorist, and that I dreamed too big. That's what I'm gonna tell your grandkids. You're welcome.
Seafood, not the seafood boils.
Yeah, I had to bring the seafood boils up because y'all spend way too much money on those.
The brother that is the CEO of Red Lobster. He brought the seafood boils to Red Lobster. I ain't been to Red Lobster in a minute, but
yep. Nah. So yeah. So let's dive into the article real quick, gang. Let's dive into the article.
The seafood boils, fam. Oh man,
they was going crazy in COVID with the seafood boils. But let's get into the article real quick.
So trash. Oh damn.
Yeah, it wasn't that good because I think me and my sister went. No, did we get the? No, me and her ended up not getting the boil because we didn't want to be disappointed. We had a feeling it wasn't gonna be that good.
Damn.
And me and her didn't really care for the boils anyway because we just wanted the crab legs.
Okay.
Yeah. So but now that I got that out, let's get into the article now for my people that did position themselves that are gonna tell their grandkids like, yeah. So this is what I did. I had to drive Uber. I worked a second job, or instead of me buying Christmas gifts, I skipped the Christmas one time. They're gonna have great stories for their grandkids. So let's get back to us. So this is what's happening. So Swift. So D just explained it, but I'll explain it again. The global financial messaging network that connects banks and helps them send payment instructions is reportedly going to test a new system using, how do you say it again, D? Lania? I don't know. I don't know. Linia, whatever. Whoever the fuck they are. So I need to look up who they are though. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna look up who the fuck Linia is because I need to see who the fuck they working with. But
it's Ethereum.
Okay.
Ethereum.
Okay, yeah. So the trial will last several months. So dozens of major banks are expected to participate. So the trial is not just about messaging. It also looks at integrating stablecoins into interbank payments. So why this matters is today Swift uses centralized legacy infrastructure for bank-to-bank messaging. The new system would use blockchain or on-chain messaging. Yeah, the new system using blockchain, which could be faster. It is faster. I don't know why they put could be, but it's faster, more transparent, and more programmable. So Lania, whatever the fuck the shit is chosen because it works as a layer 2 on Ethereum. So it inherits Ethereum's network. So let me tell y'all one thing, and I wish Kurt was in the chat. Let me text Kurt right now because Kurt can explain the technical side of this. I cannot. I don't have that background. Ethereum is going to run off of the XRPL. And Kurt and T are two people that can explain that to y'all. Let me text Kurt right now. It's Friday. He might be out. Hold on. What time is it? It's 6:55 on the East Coast.
It's 7 o'clock.
Let me see if he's busy.
Eastern Standard Time, you know.
If he hit me back in time before we get off, I'm gonna have him come up here and explain that to y'all. For those that's just like, what about XRP? I thought XRP was taking over Swift. Like, no, it's bigger than that. So y'all gonna see. Okay, hold on. So Okay, and let me see. So yeah, layer 2 on Ethereum it offers privacy protections via cryptography, which is zero knowledge proofs, a key requirement for banks. If it works, this could be a big move, a traditional banking network shifting part of its backbone onto blockchain tech. It bridges the old world with the new world. So the key takeaway here is this trial shows banks are finally testing blockchain at scale, not just in pilots. I'm gonna say that one more time. This trial shows banks are finally testing blockchain at scale, not just in pilots. But for Swift, success depends on security, regulatory approval, and global buy-in. If those hurdles are clear, it could permanently change how money moves between banks worldwide. And that concludes that article. So, for those that did not want to listen, you fucked up. I'm gonna keep saying it.
You said permanent.
Permanently.
Okay. All right.
So for those that missed out on this opportunity and is still doubting it or still trying to figure it out and just too lazy to do that, you're fucking up. You are. You're fucking up. And I keep telling y'all, if you need to, even if those that are in the know, if you need to skip Christmas, skip it. Skip it. I'm sorry. I know I ain't got no kids, but fuck them kids. They're going to be all right. Go buy them a little baby doll at 5 and below and call it a day. Just get them something to play with. They will be okay because they are going to be happy when they are living life on their terms and they got money at their finger. Their adult selves are going to thank you. Let them cry on Christmas. Oh, well. Tell them to go in their room and close the motherfucking door. If you need to skip Christmas, do it. If you need to skip hosting Thanksgiving and you just need to be the one to pull up, skip hosting Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving that's a bill. If you need to skip the Halloween festivities, because some of that stuff add up too for those who throw Halloween parties, skip it. It's okay. It's not the end of the fucking world because you skipped out on holiday season one time out of your whole life. A lot of y'all over 40 years old, one time out of your whole 40-year life, you missed one holiday season. Ooh.
Yeah. She said close the door. She said go in the room and close the door.
Because what we just read, that didn't make you want to be like, okay, yeah, I might need to actually skip out on Christmas. Because if you actually sit down, this is what I want everybody to do, because everybody get their emails emailed to get their receipts emailed to them. Go in your email and go back to December 2024. And I want you to go see how much money your ass spent between Black Friday. So go to November, matter of fact. Or October. When did Black Friday start? The end of October. No. Go back to whenever the Black Friday deal started and you started Christmas shopping to the December 31st, 2024. And see how much money your dumb ass spent on holiday stuff. And calculate that money and then put that same number in. So let's say you spent $4,000. Put that same $4,000 and let's say you just want to buy XLM. How much is XLM right now? 35. I'm gonna just assume it's like 35 cents. 35 cents. And you put the $4,000 that you spent last Christmas, because you're probably going to spend the same amount, if not more, this Christmas, and you just put it on XLM, okay? If you just put it on, gang, you're going to be good. You put, like, gang.
Yeah, it's too much like right. Too much like right. And listen, we not financial advisors, but we know a hell of a lot of people that's in the chat right now that listened to us back in 2022. Shout out to y'all.
They up over 1,000%.
Shout out to y'all. Hell, even if you listen to us last fall.
If you listen to us before November,
yep,
of 2024, you up over 1,000%. You should be.
Yep. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
So I'm just putting it out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got offended or I'm making you upset, I'm probably talking to you. The shoe probably fits. The shoe probably fits. So that's the opportunity you have here. Damn it, Kurt didn't text me back. He probably busy. He normally texts right back too. Damn it. Okay. But I'll have Kurt. The next time Kurt in the chat, I'm gonna have him come up and I'm gonna have him explain on the technical side, and from the expertise side, why and how Ethereum is gonna be running off of XRP ledger.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody. I see everybody's stories in here. Yep. I'm up.
Yep.
And when I listen to
hit dog, always holler. Yep.
Yep.
Learn DeFi too, y'all. Yep, for sure.
Yep.
I didn't do any shopping. Feel me? Somebody said made up holidays. Look, that's another conversation. I ain't trying to go there. I ain't getting about to, tap into people's beliefs and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all. But yeah, I'm done going on my rant. Points have been proven. Me, D, and the rest of all of us in here that knew what we were talking about because we just sat down and we read the fucking documents that was in our face, that was at our fingertips. You know what I'm saying? We we have no points left to prove. We ain't got nothing to prove to y'all. We already proved it. we already made a lot of y'all look like fools. Like, for those that can read and comprehend, they know a lot of y'all that would not listen to us and still not listening to us. You look foolish right now. You do.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Everybody plays the fool sometimes. That's that soul, fam. Bring that soul back.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all make sure y'all getting that NFT class though. The NFT class, the deadline for that is going to be 12 a.m. tonight. Other than that, the early bird special will be over. It will be $88 after 12 a.m. tonight. So make sure y'all tap into that NFT class, into that early bird special. When is that class gonna be again? It's gonna be next Wednesday. It starts next Wednesday
and the Wednesday after that.
Okay, 2-part class. Next Wednesday and the Wednesday after that.
October 1st and the 8th.
Okay. So yeah, make sure y'all getting that NFT class game. Don't play about it. Make sure y'all getting our Patreon. So we have started our DeFi Patreon. So yeah, make sure y'all getting that Patreon because we over there. We just had our first call this week. It was a pretty cool call. From what D and Cecil told me. So yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody that joined the Patreon. Shout out to everybody in there printing money. It's been some crazy opportunities in there. On some of that stuff Cecil done share with y'all. Like even some of the stuff, like I'll look at it right now, like let me look at one of these screenshots. Like one of these, and these are the more riskier ones, but like some of these pools, like if you actually paying attention, like one of the VFET pools, the APR was up like 13,000% APR. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, somebody made $100 in 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the ones I would get in and get out. I would, 13,000% APR. That's why I said you got to get in the Patreon. And then it was, what is this other one we got right here? It's a couple in here.
13,000% is wild.
Yeah, it was to be exact, 13,582%, gangy.
Yeah,
niggas was earned $100 off of that. Off of their deposits, they deposited like $900. They earned $100 in 15 minutes off of that APR. So it's like, niggas is running it up over there in the DeFi space, and them pools ain't got all that money in it for no reason, gang. People that know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. And then there's other opportunities in there with some 4,000% APR. You got another one, 3,000% APR. So you know what I'm saying? That's what's going on over there. But those are the more riskier ones. There are safer bets and safer plays in DeFi. I'm just telling y'all some of the stuff people doing for like short term, just to grab some bread real quick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what's going on. So yeah, make sure y'all getting that Patreon. The link for that is in the description below. Make sure y'all getting that. D, can you explain to them what that NFT class is gonna be showing them? What Mike gonna be showing them?
So Mike and our guy Robbie is going to show you, different, just the basics of NFTs, the basics of NFTs, and how to mint your own, fam. Basically, how to mint your own. We're going to go over Ethereum blockchain and we're going to go over Sui blockchain, fam. So this is going to be big, fam. It's going to be big, because NFTs is going to be a critical part of moving forward because, the thing behind the NFTs is the smart contracts, right? So Mike is literally going to teach you how to create your own, fam. Easy. And we got a surprise for everybody.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a surprise in there. So make sure y'all get in that NFT class. This is listen. When it comes to some of the higher risk DeFi plays, that's why you get in and get out. It's not magic money. This is real people. This is how real live people are. These pools have millions and millions of dollars in the game. It's not if that was the case, gang, it would be a bunch of bullshit. This is why you gotta know what you're doing. This is why you in a group. This is why we're here. This is why you can ask questions. Get in, get out. Those are not pools you sit in for 3 and 4 and 5 years. That's not what we're saying. We're not saying put whatever put $10,000 in there that you need in there and then set it in there for you. Like, no, this is something, you know what I'm saying, you got to pay attention to. But listen, DeFi is a real thing. When DeFi get regulated, scared money don't make no money. So you know, do what y'all want to do what y'all comfortable with. I ain't here to convince nobody to do nothing. Just letting everybody know the opportunity here. But they are safer plays. I was just saying the high percentage ones because I just wanted y'all to see some of the opportunities that people were taking advantage of, making some money in, getting their bread, and going to the next play. You know what I'm saying? Going to the next opportunity. That's it. That's all. If you sitting around, your money sitting around, and your money, you know what I'm saying? Your money sat in the bank today and didn't make anything for you. It just sat there for you. It was collecting dust all fucking day. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, just but yeah, that's what the group for, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but we making plays, making money over there. So whatever floats your boat, gangy, whatever floats your boat. But yeah, make sure y'all get in that that NFT class.
Yeah, even if you're like if you're an artist, musician, y'all should be creating your own NFTs. Y'all should be going around.
Hold on, D. So the pools that we're getting in that's not the case. The pools that we're getting in is ones we've already tested and ones that we've been using. So we're not getting in any pools that people can't get out of. This stuff has been tested. We're not putting anything in our platform that has not been tested that we're not sure of. So, yeah, wrong group. That's not what's going on. No, you ain't interrupt nothing. I'm glad you said that because some of what you probably was saying was in other people's heads. So I wanted to just kind of talk about that real quick. But yeah, we're not getting in nothing or telling people to get in nothing that is finna just fuck them up. Like, oh no, we're not finna tell people to get in a pool that they can't get out of. Like, no. But DeFi is gonna be here to stay. I highly suggest, no matter what, the negative side of DeFi is negatives to everything. I would not let that side of DeFi stop you from learning it because DeFi is here. All of these institutions, we go over DeFi every day. They're all getting in DeFi. They're all going to be earning yield. That's what all of these big major institutions are doing. That is literally what Trump and them is doing with World Liberty Financial. If you ain't learning DeFi, you literally doing yourself a disservice right now. I don't even really, and I'm not specifically talking to this person in the chat on YouTube. I'm talking to everybody that that's just being weary about DeFi. You doing yourself a disservice. You fucking yourself up not getting in DeFi. Because it's no longer an exit strategy. And I think Aqua even posted a video about that earlier. Like, it's no longer, like, selling is not an exit strategy anymore. That's not a strategy. That's actually a shitty, terrible strategy now. That's actually not, like, if you're still talking about selling, that's not a smart strategy anymore when you have yield opportunities and you can borrow against yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why you need to be learning about this shit because there's hella opportunities out here. But yeah. But yeah. Other than that, y'all, yeah, make sure y'all get yourself involved in DeFi. Make sure y'all get in that NFT class. And other than that, we gonna see y'all maybe this weekend. Maybe we'll go live this weekend. Maybe if I got time, I don't know. Got a lot to do this weekend. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Other than that, deadline for that NFT class will be cut off at 12 a.m. All right.
Yeah, don't be trying nothing funny. That shit gonna be cut off.
100%.
All
right, y'all. So we'll see y'all on the next live. I don't know when that's gonna be, or if,
maybe we'll see you over the weekend. Maybe not. But definitely in the Telegram. We'll be in the Telegram and we'll be in the Patreon.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, it's just because I'm moving and stuff, y'all. I told y'all it's gonna be a little hectic for the next 2 weeks, so just bear with us. But yeah, we'll be here. All right, y'all.
All right.
Kween and Dean, we're building things in this crypto world. Nothing's as fine.
Get in blockchain now. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to all the naysayers and all the doubters. Those are the same people that told people that the internet was just a phase. And now look at the world. Can't operate without the internet.
Listen, real quick. Don't disrespect yourself. And look these up. Right now. You won't regret it. Things are happening. Look these up. Right now.
So clean indeed, dropping crypto gems. It's like they got the vision, seeing future trends. So I with the moves before the crowd reacts. First to make connections, no room for the hacks. No speculation, just straight facts in and flow. Navigating this market, watching profits roll. From Bitcoin to altcoins, they know the game. In the world of finance, the change in the frame. Queen's got the insight, D's got the voice. Together they rise, man, and make the right choice. Educating the masses, bring it back to the dark. In this crypto revolution, they igniting the spark. So if you on the road, you better tune in tight. Queen and D on the mic, bringing truth to light. In every podcast episode, they set with pace in the hustle with the block to their light. So free.
Shit going crazy right now. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. So yes, the House passed the Genius Act in a 307-122 vote. Shout out to Congress who was tired of stifling innovation and got this done. So yes, the Genius Act is headed to President Trump's desk, who plans to sign it at the White House ceremony. This shit real deep.
Queen and
This shit real.
we
Oh my God. Oh my God.
the world.